Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I just feel like totally disheveled. I'm sorry. I don't know. I was doing laundry, I was making lunch, I was doing this, I was doing that. Now I'm going to do a reading for Taurus. I'm feeling like all disheveled. So, what are you going to get? Do you know? I'm going to tell you. You don't know. Take a guess. Okay, take a guess. What kind of reading do you think I'm going to do? Because I'm not putting it in the titles anymore. You got to wait until you come. Did you guess? Did you guess? You got it? Okay. So here's the thing. You guys, I'm being really drawn to do an ancestral reading for you. And the ancestral reading is based on working towards your success. So having an ancestor around that's supporting you at this time to help you find success in your life. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually do it a little different than I've done it before. I got a little bit of inspiration from, I like to call him my friend. Hopefully maybe one day he'll be my friend and I'll meet him. I don't know. He's all over the world right now. But Russell from Rustling Around. He's great. I love his energy. But yeah, he contacted me and he had this inspiration too. And then his inspiration after that inspiration was to contact me and tell me about the inspiration. He was saying, you know, what about the archetype deck to help identify the ancestor coming through? I'm like, it's freaking genius. Oh yeah, I like that. See, it's good to have smart friends in your corner because they give you good ideas. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to figure out who this ancestor is that's coming forward for you to talk to you about your success. Now, you have to remember too, with an ancestral reading, you may never have met this person because there are so many people in your soul tribe, in your soul group, your soul family, that we're in and out in different cycles with each other, right? Some of them, they may have contracts to serve you on a spiritual realm through your lifetime. And you may have served in that same purpose and capacity for them in different lifetimes. Or it could be someone that you know that has passed. So, who knows? You know, I want to say this too. It's coming to my head. And maybe this means something to someone. It can also really, totally, absolutely, theoretically be... Can you say absolutely and theoretically in the same sentence together? They kind of counteract each other. Absolutely. Theoretically, it could be someone that's still alive and their deeper self is also coming through to talk to you. So let's not discount that. All right then. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to find out what the overall energy of your reading is. And then we're going to try to find success for you. There is an extended at the end of this. The link is at the top of the description. If you feel called to go to that. And what do I do in these? It's been a while since I get my Journey of Love Oracle deck. I get you a word of encouragement from the loving, beautiful heart of the universe. And then what do we do? Oh, what is the universe trying to guide you towards? Why? What is the lesson in this? You can tell I wrote why. What's the lesson in it? Be straight up with me. And the next steps moving forward. Yeah, see? Okay. Let's get started. Who's this ancestor Taurus? Other people use this deck on TV, on YouTube. And I did not have, no, I remember, oh, I have to be, that's what it is. You can't see my hands. I try to push them in. No, if you do it like slow and gentle, they slide in like butter. It's really funny. All right. I'm feeling very sassy. Maybe that's your energy. Maybe that's your ancestors' energy because the card just flew out too. What have they got to say about themselves? What is this? We have gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. There's a message in a book I just received about this person. Okay. Okay. Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Okay, wait a second. I have to get the book. Get a new book. Get a new book. My book club, we got a new book. We just finished. Actually, I talked about, oh, that's so weird. I just talked about the other book in Aries reading, The Tattooist of Auschwitz. So the new book we have is Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. I'm really intrigued by it. This is the book. What does it say here? Like, I can't, this gossip, because it says right here at the beginning, how important gossip was in the development of humankind. You're thinking, oh, come on, gossip is full of bullshit. And, you know, not talking. Wait a second. Look what the author has done here. Fire gave us power. Gossip helped us cooperate. Agriculture made us hungry for more. Mythology maintained law and order. Money gave us something we can really trust. I don't know about that. Contradictions created culture. Science made us deadly. Doesn't this sound intriguing? I cannot wait to read that. I really can't. So, I feel like this person creates cooperation, but not what this person create. You know, this could be for many of you someone who's still alive and their deeper self is coming through to communicate to you in this reading. Interesting and fascinating, really, isn't it? Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. If this person did or does speak of others, they do it in a way that forms cooperation, which is quite fascinating. Isn't that fascinating? And the Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Wow, this person is really a seer. This person was really a seer, whoever this ancestor is. Because they are awakening the consideration for others and they are honoring trust. I feel like this person receives a lot of information about others, knows a lot about others. If they ever use it, they only ever use it in a way to create cooperation. They see an opening somewhere, something develops, and it's like this person has a mind or had a mind like an elephant, like they didn't forget anything, any sort of information that came to them, and then they can apply it way down the road and they can see an opening where it can affect someone else in a positive way, but they would never say anything. This person, I feel, is very benevolent or was very benevolent. They would never say something to or directly state something that was told to them about someone, or someone shared a secret with them. They would never directly state it. They would almost put words out there to set up a situation to create some sort of, I'm saying, like karmic dance between two people that would create cooperation. And the Exorcist, because they exercise destructive impulses, they're freeing people of this. Very shamanic energy. Very shamanic energy. It reminds me a bit too of the Sacred Clown. Like, I don't want to say that this person wouldn't have pushed buttons. This person would have pushed buttons. The underneath is the Knight. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry. A love of honor. Wow. Interesting. Let's look at the shadow. And I only say that because typically when I do like an archetypal reading for you guys, I don't focus too much on the shadow unless it screams at me. But using this deck, before I picked it up, thinking of applying it in this way that Russell kind of suggested, I think that's pretty cool. I want to say, like, we all have shadow. You can't go an entire lifetime without, you know, being a jerk sometimes, or making a mistake, or not learning from your actions. So let's look at the shadow here. For the gossip, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. And the Exorcist shadow, fear of facing your own demons. I'm really glad I looked at this because I do want to say that this person had to do these things. To me, if they're coming out as this, if this person's life, if this person is no longer in the 3 dimension, and this is the energy that was sort of existent as they passed, this is what they kind of got up into, or if it's someone who's still alive and their deeper self is coming through to communicate to you, they've been through, like, they've really surmounted quite a lot. They may have even at some point been very negative. They wouldn't look at the darker side of themselves, and yet they would spread information about the darker side of other people, or even repeat information in a way that would put someone in the darker shadow. So the Knight, The shadow attribute, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle. Romantic delusions. Ah. So this person used to be involved in something, either an organization, maybe they followed the family way, and it was kind of destructive, and they engaged in it. This person saw beyond their own, they saw beyond their own story. They saw beyond, you know, what was handed to them in life. They could have been around people that were very negative, had a very malevolent way of functioning in the world, and they kind of turned it around. That's what I see here for your ancestor that's coming forward. So it does tell me too that if this ancestor is here to speak to you at this time, they're helping you on a journey similar to this. So there's something in your life that you're recognizing that you want to turn around. And it's not something that you are necessarily, you may not have even, like, on a conscious human level, your soul probably made this choice to push through these lessons and develop yourself spiritually. But on a conscious mental level, you may not have made the choice to be in this group or in this family. It was just expected, or this is what you do. Let's look at the energy oracle. The energy oracle card is going to be the overall energy of this reading for you. Interesting. Do one more. Overall energy of this reading for Taurus. The overall energy of this reading for Taurus. It's like 4 cards. I'm going to give you a sour face. Why not? What we got going on here? Oh, what the hell? Ah. Well, this is interesting. You have the door to personal healing and happiness. You have envy. You have the door to romance. And then you have financial constraints. Do you see the yin yang, black white, the light dark, the high low going on here? Look at this. What the heck? Door to personal healing and happiness. And then you have this darkness here with envy. And then you have the door to romance, but then you have financial constraints. It kind of feels like, yeah, you can have one or the other. If we're going to give you this, so this part's going to be shitty. It's like, well, hey, wait a second, universe. I kind of feel like that. Does it feel like you're going through stuff like that where there's something, oh, what a wonderful opportunity. This is so great. I feel so good about this. Oh, I'm so glad I met you, or whatever that is for you. And then a couple days later, like, what? Someone said what about me? How could they say that? I thought they were my friend. I don't know. It's just good. It's bad. It's good. It's bad. Oh, Taurus, let's dig into this, man. Oh, jeez. Oh. Wow. Oh, Spirit likes to gang chains. You got the Strength card at the bottom. Because this is the kind of energy, what I'm looking at, this is the kind of energy that is going to have to build your inner, that's going to build your inner strength, because it's going to push you, it's really going to push your buttons. Oh, what did I say? Part of this ancestral energy felt a little bit like the Sacred Clown, which is like shaman, if I'm getting this right, I hope, you know, just... I'm an extravagant storyteller, so the fish was this big, I swear to God. It might have been this big. So, you know, like it's like a shaman that will find humor, but it will push you. Will push you in uncomfortable ways. It's not the kind of shamanic energy that is like, come and smoke a pipe with me and we're going to see some cool stuff go on in this tent, man. No. you know what, you're an ass. And they're going to push your buttons. I feel like the universe is pushing your buttons. The universe is really pushing your buttons. We're going to find out why with the tarot. It'll give us some clarity. But because you have Angel of Strength at the bottom, then you have Door to Spirit, then you have Cornucopia. You know, and I get this, so at the bottom then is Yin and Yang and it's upside down. I kind of feel like they're doing that to you. Like the universe, things are playing out in that way to just like yank your chain. You feel so good. You got Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Feeling so good. I'm putting a lot of stuff from the past behind me. I've alchemized those feelings and those emotions and that energy. I'm going forward into a beautiful brand new day. I really feel, and this isn't fake. I mean, this door is wide open, so you've done the work. This isn't just waking up and naive. It's all good. I've got it. I'm fine. Good. No, it's really good. But then, this feels like something that's outside of your control. Someone who's envious of what you have. Well, I always like to say, if anyone is envious of what you have, that's the energy that the universe really wants you to kind of engage in if you're up to it, because that's the best way to turn that around for this person, is to try to somehow help them do that. Not everyone can be helped in every lifetime, though. And then you have Door to Romance. So it's like, oh, wow. Hi, how are you? So excited. Oh, I have no money to take you out, so forget about it. That's what that feels like. I'm only laughing because, you know, been there, done that. So, Taurus, my bovine babies. You need a big hug right now. Let me try. I'd probably squeeze you too hard and throw out your back. Like that kind of feels like what's going on for you right now. So let me pull out some tarot cards. Can you see why your ancestor wants to come forward to give you some success? Get you moving towards success. You have Cornucopia sitting there. Oh, this is all about that faith stuff, man. It's all about having faith. Yeah, because the Door to Spirit, what sits behind that is Cornucopia. I know. I knew it. You weren't going to pull a single pentacle out and you didn't. You didn't have a single pentacle here. The universe has pushed you out of your element. The universe has pushed you out of your element. They're yanking your chain like a son of a gun here. Okay, I'm going to show you quick what each card is sitting in the position. I'm going to talk to you. So the obstacle that you are facing is the Nine of Wands. How this is showing up in your life, like this obstacle, the Knight of Swords. Hidden factors that you are unaware of, the Queen of Cups. What can help you grow right now? The Five of Wands. Put on your boxing gloves. Okay. You're kind of, I can see it here in these cards before the Nine of Wands even comes out. But you're kind of like really getting tired here. You're getting kind of tired. You can't win for losing is really what I'm hearing. You cannot win for losing, it feels like. That's the obstacle that you're facing. But what you also don't realize, because it's the 9, you are so close to the end of this. Oh my gosh, you are so close to the end of this cycle, Taurus. Oh, I'm sure you've probably heard that before. I know, right? But I do want to say, like, if it's, well, is it going to be tomorrow, Cindy? You wake up, it's not tomorrow, Cindy. When is it happening? It does tell me that in terms of being so close to the end of this, I feel like whatever this is for you, this is the last step. Then you go into Cornucopia. You just have to have faith here. Faith. But this is kind of a scary situation to be in because it, I do like to say, if one does not have financial resources around them, and I know I'll get the odd person that'll come in and comment and be all righteous, and I'm sorry, but you know what, when you have kids and you have people that rely on you and depend on you, if you have old aunts and uncles or anything, you know what? I'm gonna feel like George Bailey talking to his guardian angel. You wouldn't have $5,000, buddy, would ya? Oh no, we don't use that in heaven. Well, it comes in pretty damn handy down here. It kind of does, because it's, if you don't have or you feel very lack in physical substance and stability, it's not always easy to go on a spiritual journey. So you're really being pushed to a final limit. I feel like you're being pushed to some sort of final limit, or it's sort of the energy to push you, that'll trigger you in a way. This is, I got nothing else to lose at this time, but just give into this process and see where it goes, right? Where is it going? Where's it going to go? Everything is happening in such a way, if it is feel like, you know, you've sort of been guided towards this, and it's actually gotten you to this point in the path, and you get there, and then there's new instructions saying, oh yeah, remember how we told you that this was going to be here in this treasure hunt of life? Okay, now you have to go down here. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Go down there. That's great. We're so glad you got here. That was hard coming down that trail, wasn't it? Yeah, there was like bear traps and everything. Yeah, I know. It wasn't easy. Oh, you're looking for that thing we told you about? It hasn't been delivered yet, but you know what? If you go down here, you might get it. I kind of feel like you're going on like, what the hell is the universe doing to me? So how is this like showing up in your life? Things could be changing around you quite quickly. You may feel like you need to, almost feel like I need to charge forward and do something, but you may not even know what the hell you need to do. This is just energy like, how do I change this? I need to change this energy. What do I need to do here? I need to move forward with something, but what do I move forward with? Oh, what is this lesson that the universe is taking you through? It's a hard one. And it does tell me too, like you're kind of up for it. The universe doesn't usually deliver us too much that we can't handle. And often there are times where that delivery may happen to an extent that well, it's the Nine of Wands. You've dealt with a lot here. You've dealt with quite a lot, and really being at your end here, like feeling, I don't know how much more I can do. Universe, Cindy Tarot Reader. Hidden factors you aren't aware of. There's a lot of love around you. You have the Queen of Cups here. I don't know, maybe it doesn't feel like it. You have the Queen of Cups around you. There's a lot of love around you. And this financial constraint might not even be finances. Because, oh my gosh, it could just be cobwebs. Take it as a resident. It's been a long COVID. I remember someone in the Pisces telling me that a while ago, and I can't remember what it was or what their reading was about. I think that's when I developed the term Spices for them. I remember one of the comments, one of the ladies said, it has been a long quarantine. That was months ago. So I just think that's interesting because the door to romance, like it's all, you know, it's full of life, it's open, it's lush, but this cupboard is full of cobwebs. So it could even be a depiction of, it could be a depiction of your love life, it could be a depiction of your romantic life, it could be a depiction of life in general. It just feels like a cupboard with cobwebs. But there is love all around you, and we're going to investigate that card for you, because I don't think it feels like it. So what you can do to help you grow right now? What can help you grow? The Five of Wands. You know what? You come out fighting. Come out fighting. You go after what you want. The universe is pushing your buttons here to let you see how strong you are. That's what it is. The universe is pushing your buttons so that you can see how strong you are. The Two of Wands is at the bottom. Oh! And it's, I've got 2 cards here and that's reversed. The 2 of Wands is at the bottom, and then the 10 of Wands. I told you, you have no idea how close you are. You have no idea how close you are to this really difficult cycle. This, everything's good, no it's not. Everything's good, no it's not. Everything's good, no it's not. Cycle. You are so close, Taurus. Okay, what do you gotta do? How do you gotta, where's my cards? Oh, here they are. Okay, forget about the love right now. Let's see, because I want you to push through. I feel like you're gonna get this love, whatever that is, but you're so close. I honestly feel like, and I'm saying that because I think some of you might be, with the energy that I see here, you're like, yeah, whatever, Cindy. I mean, what do I need to do? What do we need to do to get this cycle really put to bed and to rest it, to put the final nail in the coffin of this cycle for you? It's the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of... Oh, jeez. The 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands. I see why I laugh, because you got the 9 of Wands again. Please don't give up at this point. Please don't give up. Whatever that means to you. If you're trying to find the right job, if you're trying to find the right home, if you're trying to find the right partner, if you're trying to find the right ingredient for something, you know, I've been having difficulty finding ground turkey. Don't give up. I didn't give up and I found it one day and I bought a whole bunch of it. I bought all the stuff the store had. Don't give up. Okay, the next, to hit that 10 of Wands, that 10 of Wands for you, it will feel like you can't move. It will feel like you don't have a choice, you don't have options around you. This is the last hurdle. I can't believe how this is coming through. It's almost to the point, I found it as a reader too, there's been so much mystery in reading the cards. Like I'll ask for if I ask to clarify that, a lot of times I'll get the Moon and the 5 of Wands. What? Like it just feels like the universe has been yanking all of our chains for a while. But lately, stuff is starting to become a little more clear. I'm getting details for y'all. I'm really happy about that. You're the 9 of Wands. You really feel like you really just can't push a little bit more. You're almost at the 10. And the 10 for you, you're going to feel like you can't move. And maybe that's why how this is showing up in your life, the Knight of Swords. Because you want to. You want to move so bad, it's killing you. You want to take action. You almost want to just not even care what the consequences are. There just needs to be movement, Cindy. You I feel like, honest to God, I feel like I'm telling you for the last time. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long this cycle is. But a period of feeling like for whatever reason you can't go towards what you want or you can't find what you want. That's your 10 of Wands. That's at the point where you're going to release. And then you come out in shining glory here like the Queen of Wands. You're going to look so good because your strength will be so intense from what the universe has put you through. Yeah. Don't give up. You're almost there. Like, holy cow. The Queen of Cups. This is a hidden factor you aren't aware of. The Queen of Cups. See why you're not aware of it. It's been a very slow ride. It's been a very long COVID, Cindy. I don't remember who quoted that. It was so funny. It was surreal. The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, there you go. There's some of your energy. Slow and steady wins the race. But as I have the cards down, the Knight of Pentacles is moving towards this 5 of Wands, right? That's talking about what can help you grow right now. It's like you're that seed under the ground and you've gone through winter. Maybe you're a seed too that blooms late. And spring has kind of happened. Everything else came up in in April and May. Well, depending on where you are. Here, where I'm in Canada, May, June, July, I don't know. But I think a lot of places things come up in April and May. So let's say April, most of the stuff has come up. And your little seed is, oh, a rock. See? It's like what the universe has been doing to you. You're coming up. A rock. So now you got to exert all this energy growing upwards, growing to the side, because you got to go around this rock. So then you go around the rock. There's a big old stick in the way, under the dirt, right? It happens. There's a big old stick. So now you got to grow kind of around. Everyone else has come up. It feels like, maybe it feels like to you, everyone else has come up. Everyone else is bloomed, is blossoming. Things are going really well. And there's no more, maybe, well, it feels like you can't move. Maybe the sun doesn't come out for a while to stimulate the growth. I feel like there's nothing in front of you anymore. Like, it does feel like a very precarious path that the universe has laid out for you here. But you've kind of cleared the precariousness, and you're about, the sun is perhaps just not risen yet. It's been really cloudy, and you'll see that, like, nothing really if you're watching it, if you've ever gardened, been a bit like a vegetable gardener, or even flowers, bulbs and seeds, and waited and waited and waited, and maybe you got a lot of rain, and then there was no sun for, you know, maybe a week or so. I'm thinking, wow. You wake up one morning and the sun is shining. You're busy doing some other things. You don't get out into the garden till later in the day. Everything is like an inch tall. I'm thinking, how did that happen? There was nothing pushing up through the surface the other day. It was all like so close to the surface. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels like you're so close to the surface. Taurus, don't give up yet. Now, how this show? You just want to charge. You want to charge. You know, it's been a long cycle when the earth signs start coming out saying, okay, I've had enough of this. I need to move forward. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think it went, whoa, where are you going? Oh. Now you have the Hanged Man, the Wheel, and the King of Wands for, like, wanting to move forward. You know, I feel like you have looked at everything and every possibility and you're really tired of doing it. There's something outside of your control that's stopping you from moving towards what you want, or stopping you from doing what it is that you want. The world is a little bit messed up right now, so that makes sense. You can't. This cycle, but it will change. It will change. And then you come out as the King of Wands, like really taking control, which is a good energy to wait for. Because the Knight of Swords is not always successful. He doesn't really have a plan. He's just like, just so intent on trying to get there. It's driving me crazy. I need to go. But the King of Wands, baby, is like, the King of Wands gets what the King of Wands wants. Uses really dynamic, creative, passionate approaches to achieving the ultimate goal. That's right. But now you have the Queen of Wands over here. That's really interesting. And both energies are kind of stuck in something. Both energies are showing a bit of a sticky stuckness. We have the Hanged Man and the Wheel for the King of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords for the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with some sort of counterpart energy too, because what you're unaware of is the Queen of Cups, which is mutual love. Love all around you. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The obstacle that you were facing is just... Look, oh, just wait, just wait, just wait. You have the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Star and the Ace of Pentacles healing. I mean, look at this person. They have a bandage around their head. They need to heal. Oh, what was it the other day? Sorry, my pants are a little bit tight. Yeah, I put on like a little bit of weight over the holidays. Yeah, I'm going to work out. It's all right. Because I can be one of those people. I can put 10 pounds on and I'll take 10 pounds off. I know not all my friends are really appreciative of that ability, but I've hit a cycle where I don't have a lot of energy or time to work out because I have to pack and move my house. So I'm sort of keep fiddling. I have to wear jogging pants, I guess. You know, you're really giving up when you're just wearing jogging pants. So the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Healing. And that's like the next cycle that comes in for you after you feel trapped. After you feel like you can't move. Healing and a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Something brand new. There's your energy, right? And what a way for it to finally come through. Your energy has not been able to surface. I've done a few readings for you lately where are the Pentacles? Taurus, where are you? It's felt like that so much. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming in a very significant way. It better, because the universe has really yanked your chain. I really see that. They've really yanked your chain here. Let's look at this underline, the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands, because it's a little bit as if maybe you start to feel the winds of change here in terms of being able to move forward. You start to feel the winds of change with this Two of Wands. And that's when you hit the 10. And you can say goodbye to the cycle. So the Two of Wands for Taurus. Just relax. The Two of Wands for Taurus. It's funny how the cards actually fly out and land on the other card. Let's keep out. So you have the Knight of Swords. You're going to feel the winds of change and you're going to want to move. But the winds of change, I'm getting this analogy in my head. The winds of change have to actually come through to move out the old. So there's going to be a feeling for you. And let's just say how this plays out, okay? I mean, we all know what's going on in the world. COVID is everywhere. And they're pushing out vaccines, and I gotta tell you, my country is probably pretty behind everybody else's country right now. But hey, we're Canadians. We don't be rude and take everyone else's vaccine. So wherever you are, unless you're Israel, from what I've seen, who have got like a ton of vaccines, they're on top of their game, man. You're kind of watching the numbers, and it's just bad. It's really bad. There's really high numbers, and nobody's going anywhere. Doing anything for the most part. And you think, okay, the vaccine. Oh, yeah, no, 1%. I don't know that we've even hit 1% of the population in Canada yet. It's slow. So I feel like I'm just putting it into that context because I don't want to not talk about it. It's the biggest thing going on in everyone's life right now. We're all connected in that. So whatever you want to believe about it, we're in it. And this is how it's playing out. And I do want to say that it almost feels like maybe numbers start to go down. Vaccine numbers start to go up. Things start to loosen up. You're going to feel like that's your time to go. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You know what it's like? It's like this. You've been standing at the side of the road waiting to cross for the longest time. There's so much traffic. It just keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And you can't go. You can't see your opening. How am I going to get there? Your friend Cindy's standing behind you. I don't know. It's a long time I've been waiting to. This traffic going to go? Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And it starts to lighten up a bit. Ooh. Cindy, look. This traffic's lightening. I think we might be able to cross soon. Just wait. Let's see. That's the wind of change starting, right? And you're watching. And then it lightens up. And we're talking with each other. You and I are talking. Like it's all, you're not really paying full on attention anymore to the road. You just know it's going to happen soon. I feel like it's going to happen. Talking away. And you guys, there's no cars. Let's go. And at the last minute, I grab the back of your shirt and I pull you back just before a Greyhound bus goes by. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, so Make sure you look twice before you cross the street. That's the warning I like to give with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands wants to go almost as fast as the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Swords has just got like, I gotta go, and it could be reckless. You could get hurt. Just ease a little bit on that, because your Ten of Wands has Temperance and the Page of Cups. Temperance and the Page of Cups. Oh. So energy, that's what this is. Someone else had a reading about this, and it was first time I've really developed the concept of it was you can be healed, situations and people around you are healed, but the energy is not healed. Interesting. And I'm getting that here because the Temperance is alchemizing the energy, alchemizing the situation, and it's the Page of Cups. It needs to be more than this. Allow Temperance to alchemize it. And if you think about that, like think about water, and we're talking about cups. So think about water and how it's been proven that water is affected by what goes on around it, by what's spoken around it, by the energy and the sound waves that are all around it. So why could the air even not be the same? They're molecules. They're just in a gas form instead of a liquid form. I mean, it's been proven. You know, they've done that. They've played like grunge, heavy metal, hard rock, really are sworn at water and like really, and then frozen it, and you can see like it doesn't form proper crystals. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. And then water molecules that have been spoken gently to and lovingly, play classical music, Mozart, and then you freeze it and it's just beautiful molecules. Guys, the energy has to heal around us. Our energy is affecting us. How we feel and what we do is affecting the energy around us on a molecular level. Once we all start to feel better, I feel like this has turned into a group reading now. Once we all start to feel better about our situations and the possibilities for ourselves, we can't rush forward because we've almost left like a residue in the ethereal, in the air, in the water. We have to start talking. We have to have a healthy inner dialogue with ourselves. We have to have a healthy external dialogue with others. Then it's safe to go. I don't know where this is going. This is just going. It's just coming into my head, so I'm saying it. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow. Okay. This is a deep reading. That's fascinating. Anyways. Are they not like physicists or that watch my channel? They probably wouldn't. But really, like some of these theories, see, there's not enough theory anymore in science. I feel like science has lost all of its inquisitive magic. It's just, I don't know, it's just mankind in general. Once we solve a problem, we think we're God. It's just, there's not enough theory anymore in exploring life and finding the answers. Okay, I'm going somewhere else now. I gotta go through your extended Taurus. Yeah, you brought me into just an interesting energy. This is an interesting lesson that you're going through. And I think the lesson too, though, is even once things release for you and feel better, don't rush forward. Don't do it in a way that is perhaps would be classified as reckless or too quick without a plan. Or what are you following, really? There's a Knight of Wands, it's their passion and their desire. The Knight of Pentacles is following a plan. The Knight of Cups is following their heart. But the Knight of Swords is almost like reckless thinking. It is. Right? It's not the King and it's not the Queen of Swords. This is almost like a rogue. I'm going to call him the Rogue Knight. He didn't get his orders from the King or Queen. Alright, what's at the bottom here? Ooh, the High Priestess. See, there was some deep shit to come through there. Whoa, whoa. You got the High Priestess, you got the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Allow energy to heal after you have healed. Allow the air, the water, the earth to heal after you have healed. And then it's really, really good. And think about it, like you can't, this energy is good and then it's not good. It's good and then it's not good. That's going to need some time to heal as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go do your extended. I have to go upstairs and get the Journey of Love Oracle deck, but you won't see me do that. So it'll just be like very seamless. So if you go there. Link is at the top of the description. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.